This is a pre-recorded podcast. We do apologise for the delay in uploads, but we do hope you still listen to the stories. They are, of course, fun, sexy, and vulgar. Adults only.
Welcome to High Tea, the podcast with Scott and Michael. With Scott and Michael. High Tea. High Tea.
Hey guys, welcome back to High Tea the Podcast, episode 6. I'm Scott McGoldrick and I'm with my beautiful, talented co-host Michael.
You miss sexy.
Sexy, okay. Anyway, today's episode is all about gay. It's all about Pride Month.
We have a kind of mixed audience age-wise. If you're gay or just even an ally, any part of the LGBT plus community, then I feel like everybody should know this, but you should know why we celebrate Pride, why we need it. We do this because we're still fighting for equality around the world. Have you ever been scared to walk down the street to hold your girlfriend's hand?
Oh, that's the worst. You are sort of worried they're going to be homophobic and say something and just ruin your night.
And I'm not the quiet type.
Yeah, I ain't the quiet type.
I answer back. Me and you, we've got very different approaches to dating.
Definitely.
Like for instance, you never date. You don't date.
I'm a cock tease, that is literally my thing.
Whereas I don't mind it, I enjoyed it to an extent. See if you were actually looking for something, and I was actually talking about this, it felt so different when you would date, when you were actually looking to get like commitment out of it, versus when you just thought let's date, just to see what happens. When you just dated to see what was going to happen, I felt like it was more successful, versus when you're like, right, I need to actually try and find a guy and settle. Right.
Yeah, they always say you always find it when you're not looking for it.
That's exactly what happened with me. I was in the middle of the worst year of my life. The past 12 months was horrible, and
you weren't ready.
I couldn't deal with anybody. I could not deal with anybody, and we were seeing each other for a few weeks, and then I just cut everybody out. The reason I cut everybody out was because it started to get serious, and I was like, oh my god, I am falling for that. I was falling for this guy, and I was terrified of letting somebody in like that.
That just shows you.
Yeah, I never used to be, but I was just terrified of it. So I was like, no, and I ran away from everything. And then the best thing about him was he refused to let it go.
That is amazing.
That's
I love that.
Fake as fuck.
I know. That is amazing. I can't say it like that's just.
It's not bad.
That is amazing.
Scott also isn't a big
relationships and stuff make me awkward. I don't know why. I can't talk about them. I get so awkward and silent.
We just spoke about this earlier, and we were talking about how obviously different approaches to like dating and stuff, but we also have very different dreams. Like your dream, like tell them what your dream.
My dream is basically creating stuff like art and being, successful, having people I can influence in a positive way. That's my like relationship. I want a relationship with a lot of people, not like a sexual one, but like a mental energy type of one where I'm influencing
like a polygamist.
Like a cult.
So we'll get Manson here. You want to be seen as an influence that actually does something good.
When I die, I want my art to like live longer than I did, basically. So,
you want to make an impact with your creativity?
Yeah, that would fulfill me. When a man just doesn't fulfill me.
It will at some point, I believe.
Well, maybe.
I think you're just going to fall into it though.
Without even realising.
Yeah, I think just say working or studying or something like that, and you just sat back and forth and eventually realise, oh shit, there's a connection here.
I feel as though.
But when it happens, do not leg it.
I feel as though the only way it would happen, I would actually like to date someone, is if we met face to face, like we're in the same class.
We bumped in a coffee shop.
Yeah, and then we just started talking.
Remember, I done that. Bumped into the guy in the coffee shop, went home and slept with him.
Yeah,
it's still romantic.
Starbucks. Get more than what you order.
Starbucks.
You get more for your order at Starbucks.
Yeah, bumped into me, I spilled coffee on him, apologised.
And that wasn't the only cream he got that morning. Fuck's sake, we always jump from topic to topic.
We do, it's like ADHD.
But that's just how conversation does work. That's literally.
Yeah, we're having a genuine conversation right now.
So we can't really complain, that's just what it is.
And hopefully that's why you guys like it.
High tea, motherfucker.
It's called high tea for a reason. But your dream.
Imagine I explained as to have a different life, a bigger life, and yours is much more.
Can I say something to you though? Before that, That's always been his dream. That's never changed. That's all. That see people say, oh, because like YouTube's becoming a thing, you want to do that, you want that. No. I mean, you've done like acting classes. Now I sat through the world's shittest play in a chapel to watch this prick. No, you get your line took off you.
Music machine.
That was hell on earth.
Oh my god.
Right, and we
oh
had to
no, did I tell them?
and then we had to sit through Chicago with the elderly lot because you went backstage.
I really felt that shit, didn't I?
Oh, and you were saying, I'm in it, you were in a fucking
I know,
line.
I said I was in it because I thought I had one line, and do you know what my line was? It was no.
And they took it off him.
And they took my fucking line
So
off
Linda,
me.
like, he was, no.
Like, one line, and they took my fucking line off me. How homophobic.
I'll put on that card.
Fucking chapel. But,
And their cheap makeup broke you.
oh my god, I went in the door, and you know, because it's a show, I don't know why they fucking put makeup on me. It was like a chapel. We done
You can't be clear skin.
we done it right in front of like the Jesus cross and stuff. Which
It was so fucking small.
and we were supposed to do a full show.
You
But
did, well you didn't, but we accepted that full fucking thing.
this old woman pulled out a fucking a compact of makeup that smelled very old.
What, that
You know,
pure floral old,
old fashioned granny makeup. Like I can still
Like Max
smell
Factor pan stick?
I can still smell it right now, that powder puff. And she shoved that all over my face, and I was orange, and that was the first time I think I had actual makeup on my face, and I'm like, All I complained about was the fact that she done it shit. It wasn't that I had makeup on, it was the fact that she done shit makeup on me.
You don't like having shit makeup on, so why is that Sam?
Fuck the fuck. I look fabulous right now.
You've always wanted to entertain in some way, shape or
know.
form because you used to come in and do cartwheels and all sorts of shit in front of us and we had to sit through it. Oh
I also
my
used
god,
to, do you know
my poor mother.
My aunt and uncle, when they first started dating, they used to come to my house every Friday, and I had this mic from Argos. It was like a mic stand, and I had a mic, and you could just turn it on and you could sing. And I used to always just go and stand
Perform
in front
for
of them
them?
and perform in front
So
of them.
wait, your uncle was just a cheapskate that was taken out for a viewing and took up to see you instead?
I was entertainment that night, and I would do that every Friday.
Did they two last?
Yeah, I would do that every Friday, and they would love it. I don't know. I used to just sing random ass songs, the songs they used to like.
But were they laughing with you or at you?
But the thing is fuck, they weren't laughing. But the thing is, I never thought about that. I never knew that I was doing
But you've
that.
always been that way. You have always been, in some way, shape or form, you've always been a natural born entertainer.
Which is weird. Do you think people are...
Your personality is that is your personality.
Do you think-
Even when you're off camera and all that, that's us.
I know. It's so weird. I think people are definitely like already set in stone. Like this is your pathway.
This is
to go
your
that
pathway
path.
cannot be changed. You will never be that person in an office working on it.
No,
That is never going to be. That
I
will never
would
be you.
Rather die. Your dream is
So
to
simple.
have the whole white picket fence
That's just what.
and the simple, like, you know, the beautiful marriage and stuff like that.
My dream was always very simple.
Yeah, yours is very like,
Stability.
which is possible to get.
Mine's is always just a case of all I want is just somebody to be smiling when I walk through the door when I come home. I just want, see that way, I don't need the perfect life. I just want the good guy. And to be fair, I did kind of have that life before,
For a while.
but it was one of the things where it looked great on the surface. And the minute you opened that fucking door, scratch beneath it, my god, it was a shit show.
I didn't even, do you know how good you were at hiding
I know
it?
that kind of-
I did not even feel it when yous were together, or if you were together like at Christmas, we sat and had dinner with yous, and I did not feel tension at all. But I did notice that you wanted to keep hanging about with me and talk to actually somebody with the same personality and stuff like that, just to escape for a while.
Exactly. I'm out now, thank fuck. And studying in a career that I want. So, and it's all building up. I mean, it's taken longer because the last time it happened so fast, but it was fucked. This time it's taken longer, but it's more stable.
Smooth sailing.
Yeah.
Talking about studying, motherfucker, I just got a new degree in creative industry.
Yes, he did, bitches.
I'm so excited.
Told you
And
he was creative.
this is the thing, because of when I was 19 and my personality, like disorder, whatever the fuck it's called,
Just been you.
you want to throw stuff away so quickly because you're bored, and I didn't know that
You
was like a
stopped studying.
personality
You went and
disorder.
studied and left and left and back and forth and back.
I went to college numerous times, I had numerous jobs, and I would last 2-3 days, so I get it and I understand why people think that way of me. But when I told people I was going to college, I'm studying, everyone would say, oh
I
my
didn't say you.
god,
I didn't say you. I said you'd do it.
I didn't think you'd last. Oh my god, I didn't think you'd last this long. To be honest, I thought you'd have quit. And
I just thought you'd have
fact-
moaned more.
I never moaned once. I enjoyed getting up and going studying and stuff.
You would even give me you didn't have to. and
I
you
know.
still do
I
that.
used to go in on days when I didn't have to do certain things. So Yeah, I got a degree and I'm excited and I proved every motherfucker wrong. So yes!
You know, can I just say something? Massive congratulations, obviously, you know that.
Thank you.
You know, that's the best thing, and I'm so proud. I'm proud as fuck.
Thank you very much.
You were the one that made me go and decide, Michael, you hear it, do something you want, just do what makes you happy. Even when I was dating and stuff like that, if you don't like him, go away from him.
It's that, I
Stuff
feel as
that
though
you
it's that
want.
simple, but a lot of people overthink. You'll see a massive difference if you start chasing dreams and start doing what you actually want to do and not let anyone around you decide what you want to do. So, because this is about pride, I think we should...
Yay, pride!
I think we should maybe jump a little bit serious right now. It's not serious, like, I'm fine talking about it, I don't feel anything. So, don't feel as though, like, what the fuck?
Oh my god, he needs help.
Yeah. So, I want to talk about my gender issues and the issues I've dealt with in life when it came to being confused about my gender. I didn't think I was different from anyone else. I thought every single gay guy felt like this until I spoke to Michael and he's like, no, I never felt like that. When I was younger, probably around, it was when I started hitting puberty, that's when I noticed when everyone else was telling me. But I remember I always just wanted to be a woman when I grew up. When I was older, I could see myself as a woman.
To be fair, you didn't. I'm not saying that you didn't hide it that much because even when you were always. I mean, to be fair,
I always wanted to be the woman.
There was Trish Stratus when we were playing wrestling. I sometimes wanted to be the Hardy Boys.
And I always wanted to be Trish Stratus or something like that. Like I always wanted to be the woman. And I think it's because I related more with them.
You're also a big fan of Stephanie McMahon.
Oh, I know, I love that.
You love that she was a bitch.
Slapped.
Exactly. Sorry on you.
This is for all WWF fans.
The Attitude Era, the best era, the only era that matters.
But back to my gender, when I was hitting puberty, I thought this is totally normal, but when I'm speaking about it, it just seems crazy. That
when you told me, I was
I wanted to be a woman so much that I went into the bathroom with scissors and I was really, really, really just about to cut off my dick. And I know it sounds crazy, but I timed it for 10 to 6 because I knew my mum came in at 6 o'clock after work. So I timed it and I was like, so if I do bleed, I'll be fine. Cause
you would have bled out.
I know, I never thought of that. This is the things you don't think about when you're a kid. I thought if I do bleed, my mum can save me when she comes in 10 minutes because I'll just be fainting and stuff like that. And I took the scissors so close to my dick, like really just about to, I could feel it on my skin. My mum came through the door and I took the scissors and had to try and get them, like hide them and put them back in this kitchen before she's seen because she'd be wondering why the fuck did you...
What age were you?
10, 11. Because I remember I did have pubes. And I was experiencing that whole like...
I must have been a late bloomer then.
Yeah, but I had pubes, but I got rid of my pubes. That's how much I wanted to be like a woman and get rid of everything.
You convinced everyone to join you.
I convinced all my friends around me to get rid of their pubes
leader.
as well. I was a cult leader as a kid. I'm like, you need to shave your pubes.
You convinced me that.
Have to.
Do you remember I was so scared today because I thought they made me a man.
And you thought they were going to go back.
And you're like, no, they'll come back, but they look better through it. It makes your dick look bigger. And I'm like, alright.
And the thing is as well, when it goes back in, oh my god, it's hellish.
You don't know about exfoliating that back then, so I end up with fucking bumps and I thought I had herpes. But this was a serious subject.
Back to the serious subject. Yes. I tried to do it twice and I don't know why, but I wasn't
how
even
far
thinking.
apart was the times that you...
It wasn't that far, it was like a week or something like that. No, it must have been about a month probably because I remember going away from it and not thinking about it, like trying not to think about it. And then one day I randomly remembered and I'm like, maybe I should just do it again.
What was the breaking point? What happened before that? Just before this, what?
I think the breaking point was the reality that I realised the way boys treated girls. The boys I fancied treated girls.
You wanted to be treated like that?
I wanted to be treated like a girl, like the way they were getting treated.
So you could get attention from the guy you like, yeah.
And I thought basically, well, I need to be a girl, let's
so they'll look at me that.
And I think that was the point where you get to your like puberty.
By the way, can I say something? Do not do that.
Disclaimer, like just don't do what I done. But I never done it. I nearly done it.
Thank God you didn't. You'd have bled fucking out, and I'd have been left without a pal. My own.
The thing is, when you're a kid, you don't think about that. I remember like it was yesterday beating on the floor. I was on my knees with my things down, my trousers down, and for some reason I was like, I cannot do this. The second time I was like, I cannot do this. This is not normal. Something's wrong. And that's when I started thinking and started like realising stuff. Maybe I'm gay. I remember I realised I was gay because this boy Steven said oh, have you ever watched porn? I never heard of porn at this point, never knew what it was.
I didn't know either.
Anyway, I've been watching porn on my computer, but this is the time when we all get free computers.
Oh my god.
The whole streets, we all get free computers and internet for some reason.
It was a council scheme.
Yeah, it was a
because we came from the ghetto.
But they gave us good computers and stuff. And
free internet for like 5 years or something.
We had internet for years. And it was free. Now we have to pay like fucking God knows what. But I remember he said, I watched porn. And I was like, what the hell is porn?
Was that one, was it 89.com or something? No, it was 1680. It was like 89 or 16.com or something. And it was like 1 minute previews of different pornos. And it was all these different sections. Like it was just be buttons you clicked and it would give you like a 1 minute preview. It changed each day of like fucking tits, small tits and that stuff. And then the middle one said gay. And that's what stuck.
I remember Stephen saying, you probably watched gay porn, and I'm like, what the hell is gay porn? So I went home, searched gay porn on like fucking whatever it was, Yahoo or whatever back then, MSN, and I seen two guys fucking, and my penis got erect, and I was like, what the fuck? And I think that's when I knew, like, wow, I like this is what I'm into. And that day, I think that's when I realised, okay, maybe I don't want to cut off my dick, maybe this is what I want. I want to be with guys as a guy, because that's possible. But as a kid, I didn't know that was possible.
We never spoke about that.
I've never seen anyone here.
It wasn't even mentioned.
Never heard anybody talk about it, seen anyone holding hands or nothing like that. Like today, we don't realise how lucky we have it. We can post pictures together with our boyfriends kissing and get a good reaction. Back then, that would have fucking freaked the whole world out. Like,
oh my god.
Never do that. But yeah, but that was my issue with my whole gender. What's it called? Gender
dysmorphia. You feel you're in the wrong
body.
Yeah, I think we're not 100% sure there. Sorry.
I know.
I think it's gender identity. Your gender identity disorder. If you're not sure you're in the right body, we are trying to make sure we're more educated. So, but if we do say something, we don't mean it. We're ignorant of it. Just now, but we're trying to change that.
But we're not meaning to be hurtful or anything like that.
No. Because obviously, somebody listening to this could genuinely have that. I hope it's called this gender identity disorder.
I really hope you're not going through what I was going through, because it's hellish. You feel as though you're in the wrong body. Like
I didn't know this about you.
I know. I thought I told you.
That scares me considering how close we are, right? So I'm thinking, not everybody gets what we have, right? And we're like that. Because I believe you get friend soulmates, and that's what we have. I get not everybody's going to have that, and if you're going to come to me, find someone to talk to, because it's the speaking to somebody helps so much, and they could also put you in the right direction to help you get what you need. Yeah.
That's when the internet is good. That's when the internet is not so bad, and people it can help
it's great. You get information at your fingertips.
Someone will always talk to you and answer you. Like I've had messages quite a few times where people will message me about their identity or gender or sexuality and stuff. It's mostly sexuality. It's mostly people like wondering if they're gay and stuff. Yeah. And I've sat and spoke to them and tried to help them, but I don't tell them what to do. I don't tell them to come out.
I don't mind telling someone what I chose to do.
I tell them my experience.
Yeah, but everyone can be different. Because some people's families react.
Exactly. We don't realise how lucky
we get. Extremely lucky. I had such issues with being gay.
Oh, I know.
I had a lot of issues with it. And myself, not another people.
Definitely. Because you come from a family with strong men.
Yeah, I come from that. I mean,
that stereotypical like man's man. You come from that type of family.
I come from that, who aren't necessarily. Right, here's the thing. My family are like you just said, like the guys, the geezers. And I thought, shit, if I came out, I don't have a family anymore.
I know.
I was like, you
thought they would all just disappear.
And I remember when I came out, and I've told this story before, so I'll skip past it. But the night I came out, obviously, it wasn't planned. Just randomly, somebody said something to me, and I just snapped back and said, "Aye, I'm gay. What about it?" Dead on a year later, I told my mum, by the way, I'm gay.
Right in front of me. If you even said telling me anything, you just went, "I'm gay," and I'm like, "What the fuck?"
I didn't care anymore.
My brain was like, "What the fuck's happening? What the fuck's happening? What's going on?"
I couldn't take the hiding anymore.
But the thing is, it wasn't as though we spoke about the hiding or anything. We were just talking like a normal conversation. He just came out with.
It was because I was sitting on the computer again, and my cousin told me how my mum had started to come. She was talking because when I first came out, my cousin told me how she was sitting crying to my.
That was my mum.
And then this time she told me your mum was talking to my mum, and she said she's starting to come round to the whole bisexual thing. I thought, fuck this, it's not. I'm not actually bi. I don't want a woman. I want a man.
So what's the point of like?
Well, why lie? If she's getting better weight, then here she can have some more.
Yeah, if she's gonna she's gonna be down, like just.
She refused to acknowledge it for a full year that I was dad came out, and it was like it hadn't happened. And dead on a year later to the day. That's when I said, by the way, I'm not bi. I'm gay. I said, remember last year I told you I was bisexual? She went, yeah. I went, I'm not actually. I'm gay. Right, and to make sure it stuck, we were going out that night. and I came home and told her every single detail. Woke her up in the middle of the night and told her every single detail about what happened at that gay club.
But I think as well, it's because you want to get it out.
I had to get it out. See, the guys I was terrified of disowning me, everyone backed me.
I know.
Everyone backed me.
I think you assume everyone's going to leave, and by
the person who
if your family really does care for you, they will never leave.
They all were so happy for me.
Don't get me wrong. Give them some time to realise it, because
it can be. They say it's like a death.
They're not expecting it, and you are coming out, and it's changing their whole perception. They've got all this planned in their head that they're going to have grandchildren.
Yeah, you're going to marry. They're going to do the wedding.
And so just give them time to accept you for who you are. So if they freak out, give them a day or two, and then go and talk to them again and try and make them understand that you are just you.
That's just
you.
you.
Changed. Remember that motherfucker who done that thing to you with your computer?
Oh my god, yeah.
This is how sick an older guy can be to someone who is...
I was 14 or something.
Who is trying to find themselves, basically. You were 14.
See, the thing is, people, my family, they knew I was gay. But my family were just being nice. We had a family friend, and this was this girl's partner, and I was looking up porn online, right, and it was gay porn. And I thought I had deleted everything.
Yeah, the caches and all that. You had a whole routine when you were younger. You knew.
But it turns out I wasn't deleting it correctly, so everything I'd ever searched for.
He was like a computer whiz.
He was a computer whiz. He built his own computer. He was a whiz. Right.
But the thing is, he must have went looking for it.
He did. But the thing is, all he was supposed to do was reinstall the internet browser that I accidentally deleted.
That's simple, and he must have
instead what he done is he went through, now I know what he done because I know computers, he went through the control panel and restored the computer back to another date, but when he done it, he then went through all my downloaded files, which he didn't need to because Internet Explorer was now there, and he put up every single picture and video I'd ever looked at,
my God,
and showed it to everybody in my living room.
That is hellish.
In front of me.
He showed it in front of everyone? What? I never knew that part.
He was sitting in the corner, and my uncles and my cousin and my mum was in, and he went, look at all this, that's what we've been searching.
Oh my God, that is my worst nightmare. That is disgusting, disturbing.
And I was like 14, I think he was like 26, 27 or something like that, and I was 14.
How could you do that? Something that's evil.
I was shaking, and then I remember, and I sat in my room that night, and I thought, they know now, and I thought, I need to run.
I don't think...
Or I need to die.
Can I just say this? I don't think straight people understand. This is why you don't have a fucking straight pride, because you have never had to go through this fear in your life growing up. The fear of being abandoned, the fear of being found out. You are basically an actor from the time you realise you're gay to the time you come out. You are acting so much, so you are two different personalities, and that is not safe. That must fuck up your head so much.
Fucked. Like a year later or something like that, maybe 6 months to a year later, the computer broke again.
Oh God.
And my mum said he's coming over to fix it. I was so terrified. I destroyed that computer. I threw water down the back of that so that no one could use it.
That is the shit.
That's how scared I was.
That's the shit gay people have to go through when they're younger, guys.
I had to destroy my computer because I was terrified.
You would rather destroy your computer.
Because I thought I'd delete everything, but I knew he was a computer genius. And
he was, so he would have went finding it and stuff.
And I knew he would find something that I hadn't deleted properly, so I remember taking a bottle of water and accidentally throwing it down the back of it.
Straight people will never realise or feel the fear gay people have when they're in the closet.
I thought I was going to get the shit out of me.
A different kind of fear. It's almost like you're always looking over your shoulder, you're always double thinking.
It is fucking terrifying.
You're like, did I say something wrong? Did he know by the way I walked or talked? Just like, you're always overthinking everything. And straight people, you do not have to go through that, so please stop asking for fucking straight pride.
It's so bullshit.
Let's just tell them a little story or something to spice this up. What can we talk about?
Let's try and think of something that happened at Pride, right? You've not done Pride a ton.
I am not a big fan of Pride because of Glasgow Pride, they just treated me like shit one year, and I've just never went back.
You're going back this year, though, because I want to go and do it fun.
I am going to go this year, I think, but I'm not buying any tickets this time.
Last
time I bought tickets, I got turned away at the door because they were full capacity.
That happened, but the guy that done that got sacked.
It was bullshit. It was so much bullshit. I bought my friends the tickets as well, so I was out of fucking money. And this motherfucker, I know it was a lesbian that disliked me for whatever reason, and I felt as though she did know me. I feel as though I've talked about this in another podcast.
Yeah, I remember I spoke about it.
But I feel as though she did purposely not let me in, so I shouldn't probably blame the whole Pride thing for that. Just that bitch, but...
That's the thing though, we get that so much, we get, I don't like doing that, see, I hate, like for instance, I remember I got put out a polo, the gay club really in Glasgow. I was with a group of people, and it was work colleagues and my boss, right?
God.
And my boss was absolutely out his nut drunk. Right, he was straight, but and he was out his nut drunk, falling over the place, and I was trying to pick him up and help him. They asked me to leave.
I hate that.
Right? And see, when I saw the guy asking me to leave, it was a guy who asked me out and I refused to date him.
See, that's bullshit. They use they people, and I'm not going to say who, probably shouldn't say they people, I don't know how to put this because some of them may listen.
Listen all you want, this is what you've done.
But they use their job titles as security guards and stuff to treat people the way they want to if they don't get their way sexually. And it's
That's happened. Well, that's the same thing with the people that run the clubs.
I remember the big guy, he was flirting with me like fuck, but the man started acting weird as soon as I said no. Like, as soon as I said no, not into him, and I went in with someone I fancied at one point, he basically said, "Are you drunk?" I hate that. You can tell by the way I'm walking and talking I'm not fucking drunk. But that's the famous line.
To be fair, that's not just gay clubs. So many places.
Oh my god.
But the thing is, this was a big thing I remember when we were younger. And you'd see, they'd let in clearly underage girls into clubs, but turn you away.
I have seen that so many times, but I know. I went to this club, Furies.
Fury, oh my god.
A lot of the people there were in my high school, so I knew they were underage, right?
Yeah.
They would come with fake IDs and stuff.
Really
and
bad ones.
Clearly tell
Really
they were
bad
like
ones.
fucking 15. The guys were sexualising them and letting them in. It's fucking, they
They're
get
just
away with a
perverts.
lot. These perverts. I don't know how to end this topic. I have not been in the gay scene properly in years. The last time I went with you was literally we had one drink.
And I wanted it. That was awful. It was a
bad drag night.
It was a drag night. It was like amateur drag night.
That was the only time I was in that club, and it felt so awkward. I've not been to the gay scene in years. Me and Michael used to go to the gay scene every single night.
We ran.
Oh my god, I know. It was like, hi Scott, but they would just lay
Oh my god, just Scott's fat pal.
I remember
Yes, I am.
I remember I used to get stopped like quite a lot, and you would be raging because you're trying to enjoy your night.
Mm-hmm.
And
Can I get a picture?
People would come over and ask for a picture, and I'm like, yeah, I come for a picture.
And they're like, hold me the camera, take it, fatty. I'm like, I'm just trying to enjoy my night.
I remember I started realising, I was like, well, that's quite bad. I would probably get annoyed as well, because sometimes I would try and get you in a picture, like, no, let him in a picture as well, like,
No.
And then at one point you were like my security guard.
That got bad.
You were like, fuck off, like, because a lot of guys were arseholes.
That got really dodgy for a while.
So, thank you so much for listening, guys.
Love each other.
Love each other.
Love Scott, he's single.
So thank you so much for listening, guys. We really do appreciate it. I love you big much. Love ya.
Love ya.
Mwah.
Bye.
Scott and Michael.